What's up, everybody, and welcome back to my Madden 16 Ultimate Team Series Super Bowl time, and we're playing against the Patriots. That's just fitting 2-0 against them with Tom Coughlin as their head coach. And as some of you guys may know, he stepped down Monday as the head coach of the New York Giants. And I remember becoming a fan back in 2006, and they made the playoffs. It was not a great year, but I remember them making the playoffs, and then the year after, they beat the undefeated New England Patriots, which was a heck of a game with the catch, David Tyree in the middle of the field with the helmet catch, and then 4 years later, beating the Patriots yet again in the Super Bowl, and that time it was Mario Manningham with the great catch along the sideline as we score a touchdown there with Todd Gurley. But I just want to say thank you to Tom Coughlin for the 12 great years of a coach for the New York Giants. They're going to have a tough job replacing him, somebody with his passion, his drive, and he was just an overall great guy, nice to the players, as you could see on all the social medias by all their outpouring of support. So thank you for that. So we're getting into our game now, already up 7-0. He's going deep across on 4th down, and it's intercepted but out of bounds. So we take over on the 15-yard line, 1st and 10. This time we're going to the corner route to Jason Witten down to the 3-yard line. Start of the second. One play here could give us a 14-point lead to start the second quarter off. And look at this. The connection is lost. So it looks like we won our Super Bowl, right? It looks like we won our Super Bowl. We're coming back into the home screen, and look what it says. Play your Super Bowl game now. And history, our last game was our conference championship, so I'm all confused. We won the game. Our opponent quit. I'm not sure what happened. As you see, we get our stuff for winning the Super Bowl loading up right here, the 3,500 coins. You've won the Super Bowl. We get all of that. We get that, and after that, we do get our 2-badge reward pack. So I don't know what happened. I'm going to open these up. Then I think, go back and check in what happened. See if it's showing our play the first game of our new season, right? So we're going to open this one up. We obviously get the Seasons Pro, and we get 2 badges, which is a bronze badge and a silver, so not bad at all. Going back into check now, which I'm still a bit confused. At this point, I'm not quite sure what's going on. So you see, it still says play your Super Bowl game now. I'm going to go history, previously played, and look at this. I don't understand. If you look over the Super Bowl wins, it still only says we have 1. And we skipped all of the regular season, and it shows play your divisional round. And here again, 11-1. The divisional round, conference rounds are blacked out, meaning we beat them already. It says Super Bowl, but then it shows I'm playing the divisional round, game 2 of the postseason. I do not understand. We won the Super Bowl. It was an easy win, so please just give it to us. Don't have this happen. I've never seen this happen on YouTube. Trust me, after this happened, I searched it up, did not see anything, and I've never heard of this happening. Usually when somebody quits on you, you get the win easily. So maybe he did something. I don't want to call him out, but maybe he did something on his side of the connection that made the game not count or something. We're going back to check in the history here. I don't understand. First round bye. Skip the 10 games. Haven't played the divisional or conference. It says we do not have our Super Bowl win, and my record stayed at 40-6 this year in MUT. And we're still in first string pro, which I don't get. I should have moved up to second string All-Pro with that victory in the Super Bowl. So at this point, I'm really confused. I'm going back to check in to see. We opened up the pack, right, which gave us our Seasons Pro and the 2 badges. So I'm going in to check to see if they're actually in our item binder, see if it wasn't a glitch or something like that. And we still have them here, Seasons Pro and the 2 badges. So we won the Super Bowl, but we didn't win the Super Bowl at the same time. It did not show up in a record as a win or as a Super Bowl victory, so I'm still stuck on 1, but we got all of the rewards for winning the Super Bowl. And I know there's nothing I can do about it at this point, but it looks like we'll have to play another game. So we're already 1-0 in this year's Super Bowl. So I gotta see, are we playing our divisional round or what's going on? And yes, we're back in the Super Bowl, this time against the Oakland Raiders, having already won it this year. Now I'm going to check out his lineup, and look at this. He's got John Elway, Amon Green at halfback, Marcel Reese, and look at his receivers, Hines Ward, Amari Cooper at tight end. So you automatically know he's going to be throwing a lot to the tight end. Checking out his defense now, and if you see, his cornerbacks, Night Train Lane is at safety, and he's also got the signature edition, Antonio Cromartie, and on our very first possession, 3rd down, do not convert. So I'm like, looking at his team, I gotta score. Going forward on 4th down, and I could have thrown it to triangle as he was coming across the field, but we overshoot Cooper on the deep route. So now we gotta play defense, and this was a really tough game. I didn't play my best game. I was still thinking about what happened. Not making excuses, but I was still thinking about what happened in that previous Super Bowl as we throw an interception, having already won it in this division. Like, why couldn't they just give it to me? Instead, we get matched up with at least a 94 overall team. At least looking at it, he's going across, and we get an interception with Earl Thomas. So maybe we've got, like, halfway through the first, we've got a chance. Only down 7. We can score a touchdown here. We got a wide open Deshaun Jackson on the slant route. Could have thrown it to him on 4th down. So we got another 3rd down going right back to Jackson for the first. We're getting a bit of a drive going. 3rd and 19 after we took a tough sack and then a screen pass that worked for nothing. And the pressure gets there, knocking the ball away just as the throw was being in motion. We got to punt it to him, pinning him on the 4. Going to the out route wide open is Hines Ward on that catch. He's got a 4th down. He's got to go. He doesn't have to, but he's going for it. Had a drag route wide open, but instead he forced it into the coverage. But nice catch there by his receiver. Already marched down the field as I'm just skimming through this game really fast. Screen pass to Amon Green. Goes in for a 32-yard catch and run touchdown. Always hyped about that. Up 14-0. So we got a 4th and 2. Got some hook routes coming up and throwing it to Odell. We threw it half a second too late as it gets knocked away by Antonio Cromartie. We actually held him to a field goal, 16 seconds left. He's going to kick that one. We've got a little bit of time. We need to get something happening. 12 seconds. We just got to throw this one deep into double coverage. Amari Cooper hauls that one in, which puts us in field goal range as we kick that one as time expires in the end of the half, going down 14 into the 3rd quarter. He already got ball, marched down to my 12-yard line, going back to the screen pass. I should have seen that coming, but I did not, as that's Jamal Charles getting into the end zone. Now down 21. This is not looking good, not one bit. 4th quarter starting. We got a 2nd and 5 across midfield. Rolling out, he's got a QB spy, throwing this one, and look at the catch by Greg Olsen. Finally, something little went our way other than the Amari Cooper catch. And on 3rd and goal, Night Train Lane makes his presence felt as we threw that one. Looked like we had Deshaun Jackson open, but Night Train Lane had other thoughts. Great guy, though. Took a knee, did not run the score up, and we lose our Super Bowl after winning it. So I don't know, do I want to call it a Super Bowl glitch? I think I do, because we won, we got all the rewards, but then we had to play it again. All of our season was skipped. Just completely weird. I don't know. But again, I want to take this time to thank Tom Coughlin. Now going into who they should replace him with. Sean Payton, on Wednesday, the Saints said he was keeping him, so they can't take him. McAdoo, he was a great offensive coordinator. They had the 6th ranked offense this year. I don't think he's the fit for the head coaching job. Definitely not Spagnuolo's. The defense was brutal this year. So I don't know who they want to bring in. The big mistake getting rid of Coughlin, but another big mistake will be getting rid of McAdoo. If the new head coach that comes in wants to get rid of Ben McAdoo, that's Eli Manning's 3rd offense in 4 years. Odell Beckham has flourished in this offense in his first 2 years in the league. We don't want to mix it up at all. And in the press conference I watched them, John Mara, the Giants owner and CEO, he put the blame on Jerry Reese, their general manager. So I don't understand, if you get rid of Coughlin, get rid of Reese. I think they should have gotten rid of Reese and kept Coughlin and giving him something to work with on defense, because he's a proven head coach. As you see, we're 40-7 now. We did not get the win, but Coughlin's a proven head coach. There are my thoughts on the Giants situation. I hope you guys enjoyed this very interesting Super Bowl victory and loss at the same time. Please leave a like and subscribe for more content. Peace!